Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. I just realized that every time we start an episode, I pan really quickly towards the camera. So
Cute,
if you guys are watching, you're welcome.
Love it. Welcome back to the Outspoken Podcast. We are so happy to be back. And we have some exciting things to catch up on today. And then we're really excited because today we're going to be talking about the worst fashion trends of our lifetime. So Stay tuned for that.
So last weekend, we went to St. George, as you guys might have seen on our social media. So we went to St. George with Hunter's family, and we all just stayed there together for one night. And then we decided to keep going on our journey south. And so we went to Vegas for a night, and it was so fun and so enjoyable. It was my first time seeing all of Vegas. I had only driven through and stopped to eat. But so we did the Strip. We walked through the casinos. And it was just quite the experience.
It was something. Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Yeah, no, it was a fun trip. Honestly, it was such a last minute trip. We both just felt like we wanted to get out of Utah. I was a little stressed going into it because we were going to go stay with my family and we were just going to kind of cram in one of the hotel rooms. And so that was stressing me out. But then we just decided we needed to get out. So we went. It was so fun, honestly. Vegas is interesting. I've loved Vegas. I have a lot of friends from Vegas. But when you're down in the Strip, I don't know. I guess it's cool to see, but it is interesting how, draining it is to be there. We literally, when we got in the car to leave, we were it was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was getting really, and just the casinos and just the Strip as a whole is just the most unreal place I've ever seen. It's literally just so... It feels fake.
Yeah. And a lot
there.
of it is. Everything is just
True.
Fake and superficial and...
I felt like I was in a fever dream.
Yeah.
It wasn't real. And also, it was just so dingy and nasty that Hunter would be just hey, have any of these places for food looked good that you want to stop? And I'm no. Actually not one single place. I want to just go eat in the hotel because I'm not feeling this.
And we did.
And we did. We got some Domino's at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Shout out to Domino's. Domino's is really good. I've never had it. And it was so good.
It hit the spot.
Did anything crazy or weird happen on our trip or funny?
Not really. I mean, it was so fun. We went thrifting there at a Goodwill in Vegas, and it was amazing.
Yeah. That was so fun. We got some good finds.
Yeah. There was some good
them.
Clothes and stuff there. So
yeah,
it was fun.
Period. So we did that. It was fun. Little getaway. We came back, and we've just been grinding this week.
Yep, we always
figuring life out. Which
we're making some big changes soon, so we're excited.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
The little chuckle.
Yeah,
that's so funny. There's something else we wanted to update them on.
We're gonna talk about Cowboy Carter.
Miss Beyonce.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Woman.
It came out. We're recording this on Saturday, so it came out yesterday, Friday.
Yeah.
And so we've been just listening. I don't even think I've listened to every song yet.
No.
But
yeah.
I feel like I've listened to most of it in the past day and a half.
Yeah.
So, what are your first thoughts?
I really love it. And I've never been a huge... I love and respect Beyonce, and her voice is incredible. But her music in the past, except for some of the hits that she has, it's not music that I just listen to throughout the day, but I don't know. There's just so much hype around her right now, and I loved the 2 singles she put out. So I was like actually excited to listen to this.
Yeah, same.
And the songs are so fascinating and beautiful. And I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, we haven't listened to them all because there's like literally 20.
There's 27.
27.
Yeah.
And granted, some of them are like short little voice memos and stuff, but that's what I love is it feels like such a creative album. Like
Yeah,
every
I was gonna
song
say
feels
that.
like there's like literally 5 songs in it. And the production's beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. Her kind of like, I'm trying to remember what is the word I'm thinking of, but she's like seizing the opportunity. Oh, capitalize. She's capitalizing off of kind of the beef that country music industry gave her when she performed at the CMA Awards a couple years ago. And she's like leaning into that. Like we've
Yeah.
been listening to Spaghetti. Like that song is
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, it's
and,
so cool.
And at the beginning, it kind of talks about like genre and how like people feel confined in genre. And then she like releases this country album that is so unlike anything else.
Mhm.
So it's really cool.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I think it's so cool how there's some songs that I can tell are like written to be like radio hits. Like they're
Yeah.
very like singable, very catchy. Like they have big names on them with her. And so
Yes.
like those are like the songs that I like the most, I think, just because they're more maybe like relatable, more like easy to get the point.
Yeah.
But then there are some, like I feel like Spaghetti, that are
Mhm.
just like way more like out there. Like there's some kind of weird ad libs and just
Yeah.
like the production is a little more like eccentric,
Yeah.
but still like so good. So she was able to have like the 2 different
Yes.
sides of it, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I was just thinking about this morning. I was thinking about like, I feel like as I've gotten older, my appreciation for music artists and what they actually put out has just grown so much. And I think that sometimes we like fail as people to, I guess, be like, I don't know, be wowed by the talent that they actually have, because I think we as like fans, like when someone consistently puts out something good like Beyonce, then she's just like held to this expectation that when she releases things, it's obviously going to be amazing. But like, I don't think we take the time to realize like how much talent she has to exert
Yeah.
every time she puts out an album. And same with so many other artists. Like, I feel like we aren't wowed enough by the work that they do. Like, I don't know, but Beyonce wowed me with this one. So good job,
Yeah,
girl.
that's so good.
Yeah.
Well said, baby.
Thanks. Anyway, everyone go listen and tell us your favorite songs. We both really love the one with Post Malone,
Levi's jeans. It's so cute and summery.
It is so cute. Yeah. So everyone go listen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, babe. Are you ready to talk about clothes and fashion?
I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been
stay
waiting for
ready.
this episode. So we were kind of like deciding like the past few days what we're going to talk about. And then this morning we were still kind of up in the air, and we kind of decided on this one. And like literally within 30 minutes, I had like 20 things on my list. And then we kind of combined them.
Yeah.
But so we're going to go through 20 of the worst fashion trends of our lifetime.
Yeah.
So within the last 20, 25 years.
Yes.
20
20 to 25, somewhere in that range.
Okay, but first I just wanted to, I want to try to like disclaim less, because like I'm just going to say what I say, and if you don't really like it, then that's not really my problem. But we do have some disclaimers before we start.
Yeah.
One point that I just want to say is like we have zero credibility in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
We're not by any means, like there's no authority here, but we do just have opinions, especially me, I feel like. So don't like this. None of this is meant to like target anyone, or like I hope you don't feel bad by the things we're saying, because I want you to just wear and do whatever you think makes you look or feel the best. So keep doing it. Don't change because of what we say. But we're going to talk our shit and say what we are feeling about things.
Yes. And again, this is just like our view of fashion. And so it's so subjective that, like he said, like you wear what you want and feel good in, and know that just because people have opinions, that also doesn't mean like they're constantly like judging people who wear this type of clothing or participate in this trend. Like that's not how we see people. But when researching the topic, like we are like looking at which trends, like clothing trends from the past, like we actually just think we're so bad.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to kind of share today. And then we'll also talk maybe about some that we like.
Yeah. Let's just start with some things that we like.
Okay. We'll start positive, everyone.
Yeah. And then we'll end with the judgment. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So these aren't really like necessarily trends. These are just things that I like to remember that I think, because looking back, I definitely like did some of these things that I'm going to list that I hate. And so in the future, like looking back, I want to be proud of myself for the things that I wore and did.
Yes.
And not like cringe, even though I think that's kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
But I feel like this list of things is going to point me in the right direction for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, clothes that like actually fit you.
Yeah.
Is what I'm loving lately. It's like, okay, you can just like find a size that you like, and then like whether you're buying like an oversized shirt, like obviously it's going to be oversized. That's what you want it to be. Like it's still like in your size, and it's not like to your knees and like to your wrists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But it also maybe shouldn't be skin tight. Like I just think like there is definitely like a good medium where like you can have some leeway, but we just should stay in our size, I think. I don't know.
No, I agree. I think it just looks better too, honestly. I think some people can pull off like more extreme styles, but for the most part, like if you wear your size, like you will look good. Like it's meant to be the most flattering. That's like why they even create sizes in the first place. But like you said, like some of my clothes like more oversized, some like crop something small, but like for the most part, I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. Something I just love is a good timeless sneaker.
Yes.
I just love them. It's such a good staple. Like I could wear a white adjacent sneaker.
Yeah.
Forever, every single day. It goes with everything.
Yeah.
And most of them are so flattering.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, that's something that I just love.
Yeah, that is me to a T, because when I find a shoe like that or a sneaker that I like, I will just only wear that. And it's like the same style that I've been wearing for so long.
Yeah.
Like maybe a different shoe, but like the style of the sneaker is the same.
Yeah.
It goes with everything.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, this is kind of just a me thing, but I love to just like take something that's usually like fancy and dressing it down.
Yeah.
And then you can get something that's like not as dressy and dress it up by pairing it with the things that's a little more dressy. Like I just have like a few pairs of like slacks that are like pleated slacks that are like pretty formal. But like I wear it with like a little cropped tee and my trusty sneakers.
Yeah.
And it's so cute.
Yes.
It just adds like a little pizzazz.
Yes.
I don't know. I just love it.
I love that too. Yeah. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Beyonce's genre thing. Like,
exactly.
Like genres, even like types of clothing, you sometimes feel very confined, like you can't mix and match.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's done well, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Love.
Okay. My next one is finding the colors that actually complement you.
Yeah.
And getting rid of the colors, or at least having less of the colors that don't look good on you.
Yeah.
And even by colors, I mean just like shades. Like some, like red is a really hard color for me, but there are certain types of red that I like more. Like this one. I'm wearing a red sweatshirt as I say that. Yes. But I think that just like finding those types of things.
Yeah.
He's sneezing so much.
Sorry, y'all.
Finding those types of things will just make you more confident.
I agree. So what is your favorite color on yourself? Or what colors do you feel like complement yourself the best? shades,
Well,
maybe?
it's definitely like shades.
Yeah.
There's certain ones that totally drown me out. But I've been finding that blue colors, most shades of blue, I really love.
Yeah.
I have blue eyes, and so it makes them pop.
I agree.
There's like, I've been seeing tons of TikTok, and it's like the color, I don't even know what they call it.
Yes.
Color analysis.
Yes.
And they like put these little like drapes over the girl's shoulders, and they like figure out which one looks better.
Yeah.
And they have like a whole palette of like all the shades that look good on you.
That's
I
amazing.
feel like we should do that.
We should. Let's do it after this.
Okay. And then this one is very niche. Well, not really actually. But it's not niche
Actually
at all.
extremely basic.
Okay, yeah. Ignore that I
It's
said that.
niche in the fact that it's for the girls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's for the girls and other people who have long hair, I guess.
True.
A slicked back moment
Mm. We
will
love-
always be amazing.
Yes.
It's one of those things that like I feel like in the future looking back, you will be proud.
Yeah.
It just is like so snatched, so elegant and beautiful.
Yeah.
Please just do it. You look gorgeous. A slicked back ponytail
We love to see
Ugh.
it. Oh,
for like
Okay.
anything. And I get like it can be uncomfortable, so don't do it every day. It could be like bad for your hair or something. But like every once in a while, and it is such a versatile thing too. You
Yeah.
could do it in your pajamas and it would look hot. You could do it for your wedding and it would look hot.
true.
Period. That was like a mouth sound, I promise.
Interesting sound to use in that moment. I love, babe. So that is our list of things we like and appreciate when it comes to fashion trends. But it's time to get into the other side of things. So when looking back at pictures and stuff, we've been researching, reflecting. These are the things that we don't like. So we're just going to go through each of them one at a time.
Okay. So for number one is, I don't even remember. I feel like I was like middle school, high school when this was a big thing. And I feel like it low-key kind of is still a
Yeah.
thing.
Probably, yeah.
The jandal situation. The Jesus
situation.
sandals.
Yeah.
I don't know how this started, and maybe it's like a Utah, like Idaho thing too, because I feel like I didn't see them other places.
Yeah.
But like, what was up with it? I don't know how that started.
I don't know.
But it's like, if for those of you who don't know, it's like a 2-strap little sandal made of like plasticky foam stuff,
Yeah.
and they're brown and like they look like.
Sandals that you would see in the Bible.
No, yeah. So that's probably people call them Jesus sandals, obviously. But this just started out as like, okay, a little, every once in a while you'd see these like at the beach or at the pool, or then the plague started.
Yeah.
And every single human being in this world had some jandals, and they were worn as post-basketball game attire, school attire with jeans, with
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah.
And it just became like way too much.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that they're that bad. Like for going to the beach, I feel like a sandal like that is totally acceptable.
Yeah.
But then when we start to wear them in every setting,
right.
which I think is the theme with a lot of the things that at least I put on this list, is like we get too carried away with these things.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Where do you remember like how old you are when you were experiencing this?
Experiencing this phenomenon. I honestly don't remember, but I remember it very vividly. I don't know how old I was, but yeah, I remember being infatuated. It's so funny because at the time, like just being in the little Utah bubble, I thought they were like just a Utah thing. Like because the fact that they're called Jesus sandals, I thought it's just
Yeah.
like all the Mormons here, like we just loved that. So when we saw a sandal that was like made after Jesus's, we were like,
To walk with
sign
them.
me up. Get me Jesus' shoe on my foot. I wish. That'd be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more about the way that they were worn, like you said, than the actual sandal.
Mhm.
Although they're not like that cute either.
No,
But
like
like they're
I-
not ugly. Like I had a pair, so
Well, and the thing is, I wanted a pair so badly. I just never did. Like, I think I was like young enough that like I had a little bit of money, but like not old enough to like have enough money to like be buying
invest in
things.
sandals.
No, yeah. And it's not like they were even expensive. They were
No,
probably
yeah.
like 20 or 30 bucks. But like I just could never get myself to like buy them. Or my mom wouldn't let me or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, those
So
are
that's
just
that.
yeah. Okay, the next one is the ultra layering.
Yeah.
It's like this one is made mainly for girls, but I guess guys too. It's like let's get 3 tank tops that are all different colors of turquoise and peach color,
Yeah.
and let's layer them on top of each other with like one pretty short, one longer, one longer.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like I was probably little when this trend was happening. This is like a 2000s trend. But like I vividly remember like my older sister and like other girls that are like older than me wearing these
Yeah.
little outfits.
Yeah. And I also like I was looking back at pictures today of just like that time period, high school, and
Yeah.
so many of the girls, like in every picture, had like it's like the tank top, and then they wear like this little cardigan that's like cropped, and it's like has ruffles or
Yeah.
something, or it's just this thin piece of gray fabric
Yeah.
covering their shoulders, but then it's just like this square neon tank underneath, like, and all the girls wore that.
Yeah.
Like, why was that a trend ever?
I don't know.
It's so interesting to see the things that actually became trendy, because this isn't a list of just things that like someone wore or invented and we think looked bad. It is like the things that everyone was doing.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy looking back.
Yeah, no, it is. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know.
But we'll move on because we have a lot to get through.
Yeah. Okay, this one was totally a thing of like the same era as the tank top thing.
Yeah.
And maybe a little before, but it's coming back, sadly. I've seen it once on an ad on Instagram like the other day. Skirts or even dresses over like jeans, like baggy jeans.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I never have even seen that. And that sounds terrifying.
I will literally show you a picture because I know exactly the picture I'm thinking of. Okay. Everyone, please look up this picture. Ashley Tisdale on like the red carpet after High School Musical, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm literally just going to do Ashley Tisdale skirt and jeans.
So if you're listening, follow along.
Yeah. Get on your mobile device. Ugh, I forgot we don't have Wi-Fi in here.
Ugh.
So I can't.
The Wi-Fi hasn't been working here lately. Well, everyone look it up and
I'll show him after.
I'll look at it after. But I trust that it's bad. Like that just sounds like a really bad combo.
Yeah.
There are some things that like I feel like people do so well where it is like very like unique like that. Like you mix things like you normally wouldn't and it looks good. But that to me is just something I can't see it looking good.
No, yeah. And it's again like with that Y2K like ultra layering.
Ugh, yeah.
Like why must we do that? Anyways, the ad I saw was Urban Outfitters, and it was like a blue, like cutesy little summery dress over big baggy jeans. And like the ratchet thing was the dress like was kind of slimmer, not really slim, but like you could see like the bumpies on like the butt and buttons of the pants.
Yeah.
So it was like not flattering. Like that is kind of ratch. I can't lie.
Yeah. Speak your truth, babe.
Yeah, so that's just me, but whatever.
But if someone out there loves that and you think you're
no, and the thing is,
maybe you do.
I saw it in the Urban ad, and for a second, I was like, she kind of ate with that.
It just
could
shouldn't
maybe
become
be
a
done.
trend.
No,
is
yeah.
the thing is like
it shouldn't be like everyday wear.
Or every person.
Please.
I think some people probably can do it.
Drink break. Okay, the next one is I was just kind of talking about this category. And please, I'm thinking of very specific people that I know and I know are listening to this podcast that love this item, and I love that for you. I just can't get behind it personally. Is the flare leggings. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking to, and I know you're listening. But I'm sorry, I just do not love them. And maybe it's just the length. Like, I don't like that material being that long and baggy at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like leggings are like just meant to be like tight
Yeah.
everywhere. I don't like that they just like floof out.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
when
that
I was
is
telling you
kinda
about it
hard.
earlier, you didn't really know what I was talking about.
Well, yeah, I've never seen those, to be
Lucky you.
honest. That they go clear to the ground.
Yeah, like usually they're pretty long. It's just like bell-bottom jeans, but it's bell-bottom leggings.
Okay. Wow, yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'll need to see them before I can speak too passionately about them. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like
And
the sound
you know
of it.
what? I feel like I have a correction. There are some that are like leggings, you know, like the type of leggings that are like kind of loose everywhere. And they're like, they look kind of like slacks.
Yes.
It's like a comfy slack type thing.
Yeah.
Those I feel like are a little bit related to the flare leggings, but I feel like they're separate. The flare leggings I'm talking about is it's like tight all the way down to your knee or like a little bit past your knee, and then it like flares out at the very bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like and I don't approve of.
Yeah. Disapproval stamp from Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do this next few?
Yeah, sure. Okay. The next one is Nike Tech. Y'all really thought you ate with that,
You
didn't
really
you?
did. And this is like
This was me core. I swear.
kind of same. Okay, here's the thing. If you want to wear like an athletic sweatsuit while you're doing athletic things, be my guest. I fully approve of wearing athletic gear while you're doing athletic activities.
Yeah.
Any other time, I don't see the need.
Yeah. But
I
we
guess
wore
they're-
that shit to school.
I guess they're
we
comfy.
wore
Like
it to
I'll wear
work.
some basketball shorts just to lounge around.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea. And especially like the Nike Tech, like very like structured, kind of like cool little designs,
Yeah.
neon maybe.
Yeah.
Like that's just where I draw the line.
Yeah.
And do you know what I just thought of? This is kind of cute though. But there was like these kids. I can confidently say that I'm pretty sure that I didn't wear these. But like when I was in elementary school, people would get like for Christmas or something, like a matching set of like basketball shorts and like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And they're like matching colors, but it's
Yes.
like graphic or like a material. And it's like a whole set.
Yes.
And like little boys would wear them.
Yeah.
And they're actually like kind of cute looking back, but I always was like, ugh. And they're always neon colored.
Yeah.
They just aren't cute. And I don't know. Just the whole matchiness of it, it's kind of cringe.
That is so funny.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's that, I think.
Yeah. The next one is, we've talked about this before, but skinny jeans,
Yeah.
which we all probably went through that phase. But I don't know. Jake said this last time, but like jeans are just something that's not meant to be skin tight.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be.
Well, and I feel like most of like the skinny jeans are like not real denim. It's like stretchy jegging material
Yes.
that I don't like.
Oh, jeggings. Can we add that to the
Jeggings.
list real quick? Why
So bad.
was that a thing?
So
But I was
so bad. But
fascinated
it's
by
the
them.
same. Like in my mind, those are the same. And I also like growing up. I definitely had like skinny jean phases where like it was like the athletic, stretchy, like fake denim. It's like athletic material that looks like denim. Who did that? They need to be gone. But yeah, I definitely had those phases. But like I am a like tall. I'm not that tall, but like I'm a tall, lanky person. But like I feel like slim fit jeans look good on slim, tall, lanky people.
Yeah.
Like the proportions are good for that kind of thing. I think slimmer fit things, but not skinny because that just
Yeah.
accentuates like chicken legs.
Yeah.
And I totally did that.
Yeah. Same.
So yeah, I feel like a slim fit jean, there's no problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, this goes back kind of to like getting the size that actually fits you.
Yeah.
Like even the style kind of goes with that. Like for some reason we've decided to style every piece of clothing in like these extreme versions of like skinny. That's like its own category in like so many
skinny.
stores. There's like skinny and then it's like extra skinny. And I'm like, that is basically just leggings at that point.
No, yeah. And especially on guys,
Yeah.
it's just not
Can
flattering.
I say one more thing about that?
Yeah.
When there is like, even actually, especially I think like a big muscly guy with like really nice legs and a butt, whatever, lots of big muscles in skinny jeans, it actually looks
It's
gross.
really not cute.
Sorry, not gross. That's a strong word.
To describe
It
a
is
person?
not the most attractive, but
It's not flattering in
it's
any
not
way.
flattering.
Like you can even, here's my thing. I love when pants are like tight around my waist so that my butt looks bigger.
Yeah,
Like that.
Me too. I love when you do that too.
No, like that, like pants can be flattering,
Oh,
but like it
100%.
doesn't need to be so
It doesn't need to grip
skinny.
every square inch of your leg.
Yeah. Because that is
When we
not-
can tell that your leg is suffocating for any given breath
Yeah. When you can see the shape of your kneecaps.
and other things, then it's time to loosen up. Size up, girl.
Yeah.
Or boy.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, this is fun. Okay, let's keep going. Or did you have more to say? I forgot.
No. That's,
'Kay.
I think, enough.
Can you say this one because it does not make sense to me?
Okay. This is, I think, more niche than most of the other things, but this is just something I'm passionate about.
Well, one of many.
This is just like, this isn't exactly what they're called, but this is my description.
Okay.
Asymmetrical whitewashed skinny jeans with the zippers on the sides. Please tell me someone knows what I'm talking about because they're
sure
so
they do.
bad.
Any pant with a zipper on the side, I'm sorry, or bottom, like why are those?
And they're like, even there's some that are just like kind of ruffles and
Yeah.
they're like slits on the like side of the hamstring.
Yeah.
Those ones are
Those
so
are
bad.
so bad. I'm just adding a brief one to this because it'll be so quick and it's similar, I think. Maybe not actually at all. But the pants with the buttons that rip off into shorts.
I love
Like
those.
same
actually.
vibes.
I think they're ratchet,
I know.
but they're so funny.
That's the
and,
thing.
like,
All
there's-
of these things are fun and funny and quirky. And
Yeah.
looking back, I'm glad it happened.
Yeah,
But
same,
like
'cause
we're
they are
judging
fun.
it against like how we view clothes and fashion now. We
Yeah,
should have made
yeah,
that disclaimer, but like the way we view style now, like these things would be very oogale.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was afraid to say ugly. Okay.
Okay. That's enough of those.
Of what? Oh,
Those
the
jeans that we were just talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Up next, chunky shoes for no reason.
Yeah. Our
Tell
list
me
are,
about
I just
that.
realized our lists are in different orders.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm confused, but I'm marking all the ones that I still need to say.
Okay. Chunky.
Yeah. And I also added on this list Uggs. Okay, first I'm just going to talk about Uggs. I'm not an Ugg hater. I myself have Uggs, 2 pairs,
Yeah.
and I love them. I wear them often. But when they're like 6 inches tall, just wear like something else. Wear like a platform shoe. You don't need to add platform to every shoe that exists,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I just like Uggs are, I think normal Uggs are like a chunky shoe done well. But can we please just leave them to like slippers and like the little boots?
Yeah.
And like, let's not think that we're like having like a glam moment with Uggs on, because those Uggs, I think, are just like, they should be for like being lazy.
Yeah.
And there's a few things on this list like this to me. Like we shouldn't be like dressing up Uggs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry if that offends someone.
That's okay. Okay. I don't have much to say on Uggs. I mean, I agree with the general idea though of like, why are we trying to make a certain thing fit into some other category?
Yeah.
Like there are so many products that are just fine as is. And it's all about money. Like they're trying to like make something new and like expand it to another market. But most of the time with clothes, I feel like, and like shoes like that, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Like
just
I
leave
don't
it
know
as
why
is.
we're wearing Uggs in the summer.
Yeah.
Uggs are cute. Don't get me wrong. There are cute ones, and even the platform runs, like, I think they're fine. They're cute, but I don't think they're year-round shoes. They're meant for winter. Time and place.
Yes.
So yeah. Anyways, but again with the chunky shoes, kind of same thing. Time and place.
Yes.
And I can think of lots of examples of these chunky shoes I'm talking about, but I know that I'm going to make people shed some tears. And I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to leave it at that. Please just time and place for everything.
Yes.
Especially chunky shoes, though.
Unless you think differently, then you do you.
Well, yeah, but you can still... There's a time and place for everything. You can decide what that time and place is.
Right.
But
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it will look different for everyone. Like, for example... we have differences in that. Like, he is a lot more like focused on the time and place and setting an occasion, in that like going out in public a lot. Like before, he's done this like once or twice now, but before he would like not wear sweats in public. Whereas for me, like I think I can find a way to like still wear style sweats in a way that is like cute and comfy, and I will like go do it. But again, that's an example. Like everyone kind of has a different way of approaching like what is appropriate or not.
Yeah, true. And it also changes so much. Like since I've been with Hunter, this kind of, I promise this is a bad thing, but like I wear sweats more.
Yeah, period. I'm so glad.
Yeah, because I realized that I was being irrational by that judgment. So maybe going back on this list a year from now, I will have completely 180'd on some of these things.
We should review it in a year and see how we change. That's why also no one should take offense to any of this. It's like, these are very just relative opinions, and yeah.
Okay, so these are some that are on my list and not yours, by the way. Athletic shorts with like a graphic tee.
Yeah.
As like an outfit for like going out.
Yeah.
Casual.
And keep in mind, when we're thinking of these things, like we're reflecting on our childhood. And so like I'm picturing this at high school. Like, and we all of the boys in my school wore this because it's comfy. We like sports, so we're wearing sports shorts.
Yeah.
But then it's like with this like fancy brand new like graphic tee from like Hollister.
Yeah, and I'm imagining like Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Nike like crew socks and a gold chain.
Or
like Vans.
But even the whole sock and sandal moment.
Ooh, yeah.
Not even the jandals did become a thing, but like I'm trying to think of what those ones are called, but they're like Nike, and it just has one like big rubber strap over your foot.
Like slides. That's what we call them.
Nike, those, yes. Slides, long ass Nike socks.
Yeah.
Almost up to your damn knee. And then shorts and a Hollister t-shirt. That is an outfit for you. That's awful.
That's like very like your high school era.
True.
Like that was like... Yeah, I did not experience that.
Pre-K.
No.
I'm kidding, guys.
Honestly, it is so crazy though, the difference between like his high school and my high school.
Yeah.
Like looking back on like very early like pictures as you as a freshman,
you're like,
they look ugly. No, they look like ancient.
Not vintage.
No, they look like very like 2015 vibes because that's what it was.
Well,
which is so weird for me because I like make fun of 2015 because like I basically like was irrelevant back then. I was like in middle school.
Okay, irrelevant.
But like 2015 was like his high school.
That was my prime.
That was
baby.
like the epitome of the 2015 era, was like your age group.
100%. And I loved every minute.
Yeah. I love that for you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun but not fun moment looking back. Like, that is not an appropriate outfit. I did that like even up until, yeah. Like up until my mission. I was doing that.
Yeah. Okay. This is another one that we skipped. Crimped hair. We had this conversation on the way here, but I am becoming more and more of an advocate of just like rocking your natural hair.
Yes.
And like you can obviously do like dyeing, whatever. Like I'm definitely not opposed to any of those things. And I think changing your hair too is like good, like curling your hair once in a while. And I'm mostly talking about girls, so I don't know. Like I feel like I feel like it's changing, but it used to be like people would straighten their hair and like burn it every single day.
Yeah.
That makes me just sad. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, you look so pretty without it burnt.
Yeah, see, and we were talking about that on the way up. And this is like less about doing fun like changes with your hair actually, and more about like just actually also appreciating your natural hair and letting it just be the way that it is for a while. Like you can change things up, that's fun. Like we've both done it, we like to do it, but so many people, I mean, everyone knows this, the saying like you want what you don't have. And so like, yeah, like he said, like my mom, for example, her natural hair is just like so curly, like the tightest curls, like it's insane. But she like chooses a lot of the times, I guess not anymore, but she for a while would just straighten every single day. And I remember it took her literally like an hour and a half just to like straighten her hair. And yeah, that's exactly what I want to say to her too, babe. It's just like, just appreciate your natural hair, because every time it was curly and we went to a store or something, every single time people would compliment how much they loved her hair.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And
so
I feel like she's even, because I've talked to her about it, and she said like everyone wants what they can't have.
Yeah.
Like everyone wants that super curly blonde hair.
Yeah.
But she doesn't, you know?
Yeah. No, that is true. And we were talking about this too. There, like, you might not be super content with like your hair type. For example, like my hair is just super fine. Like it is thin, and I have a decent head of hair, but like it is just thin. So it's like sometimes hard to have texture and style. So like I would say I've been like not super content with my hair, but I've had to find ways to make my hair and how it is, being fine and thin, like look its best. And like that's kind of what we're saying is like regardless of what your hair is like, there is like a way to make it like really flattering. You just have to like figure it out instead of like trying to completely alter it.
Yeah. I 100% agree.
Love. Okay, when I was looking back at senior pictures once again, and this was mostly for the girls, I was astounded at the accessories that they were wearing. Like just over the top, excessive, huge, chunky necklace, earrings, bracelets, colors, like every girl had something in their hair, whether if it was like a headband with like a flower on it or like
a crocheted
feathers.
headband.
Yes, just but all of it together, and then like a little
and like layered,
layers,
maximizing every inch of your body.
Like it's a combination of a few things that we've talked about, but then the accessories just like push it over the edge. Like they just didn't feel good unless they had like 6 balls of stone around their neck. Sorry. I don't know. I couldn't think of how to describe it, but that's like literally what I saw.
I also, this is kind of related, like moms with like their huge, like crazy jewelry.
Yeah.
Like humongous beads, and they're like yellow. And then she wore like a matching yellow blouse with chevron.
Yeah.
And then like
chevron.
a turquoise skirt.
Yeah.
Cutesy.
No,
That is very like, yeah, very like your high school era.
Yeah.
Was like chevron, turquoise, bright yellow.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. This was like COVID like TikTok trend, I feel like.
Yeah.
But like painting and altering like your clothes. Not altering, I guess. That's not a good word. Like painting your clothes or shoes.
Splattering paint.
Yeah, like as a craft, and then you would like sport it. That's not cute. It did not look cute. Like people would buy like Air Force Ones, and like I wanted to do this as the thing. But people would buy Air Force Ones and then like custom like paint stuff all over them.
Yeah.
I just didn't love that.
Yeah. I like don't either, unless I'm trying to like, I just don't know because I haven't seen something like this that I'm thinking of. But if there was like some incredible artist who made something look like really cool, maybe. But I don't know.
No, I mean like custom things I think are like cute.
But when people try to do it as
It's
their
like
own
a craft. Yeah. I
no.
don't love that. There was this one kind of trend where people would either like embroider or like buy those like little iron-on patches
Yes.
of like letters or things, and like it would be like Nike, and they would like
Yes.
iron it on or like embroider it to like make a Nike dupe.
Yes. Well, what I did in high school, wow, this just unlocked. No, don't make fun of me. I'm pretty sure this was for like to wear at like some sporting event in like our student section. But I would put duct tape on like a plain t-shirt in like the number that I wanted, like number 1 or like JUAP, my
Ew.
high school. And then I would get like gold, that was one of our colors,
like
and
paint.
spray paint over it and then take it off. And then it's like just the letters. And it's
That
so
is so
funny.
like high school student section vibes.
It was. And I'm proud of myself. I was so creative, but yeah, it's so cringe.
No,
it
and I
doesn't
think that is like fine to do it for that. I did some ridiculous things for the student section.
Yeah.
I will say.
We poured our hearts out to our
Us
schools.
student body presidents.
Well, we got to serve someone.
Okay. The next thing, I've kind of talked about this a little bit, but like dupes, I don't like, in the sense of like dupes that are, you're finding like a fake version of something. Like you buy it on AliExpress and it's like a Nike sweatshirt, but it's not actually from Nike. It's like a rip-off version.
Yeah.
That's the kind of dupes like I
or like
just
fake Jordans,
get annoyed.
like you say.
Yeah.
Or
I get
like
annoyed
that.
of those types of things.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why don't you just find a different shoe that looks similar, that's like a different brand, and like buy that one?
Yeah.
And I'm totally the type of person that like, I really like this really expensive
Thing.
pair of jeans.
You'll find one
So
similar.
instead of like buying like ones from China that have like the same logo, but like one of the letters is backwards, like that's annoying. I'll just try to find a different pair of jeans that look similar that are just cheaper,
Yeah.
like a different brand that does a similar type of pant.
Yeah.
I don't know, that kind of thing. I'm just like, it kind of gets annoying because it's all about like the status and like how flashy it is.
Right. Well, can we talk about those leggings? Is that on your list? Are you getting to that?
I was gonna just about to say that.
Because that has been disturbing me ever since you showed me
Okay,
them.
please tell me, because you didn't really know what they were, huh?
I didn't know what they were.
I showed you a
until
picture.
You showed me a picture.
Okay, the TikTok leggings.
And no offense if you wear these, but this is just my opinion and ours.
Well, I would just like to talk you out of wearing them. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I just don't understand them. So if you do wear them and like them, please let us know
yeah.
how they really make you feel, because we're just making a bunch of assumptions.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me describe them first for those of you who might not know what they are.
Mhm.
They're leggings, and on the butt crack, they're like ruched, and there's like a stitch that goes up the butt crack. And
It's
so
like
since they're like
cinched.
ruched, it literally like makes your butt look so much bigger than it is a little bit in a way. And like that's what they're meant for, because they went viral on TikTok because people were like, look how big it makes my butt look. because it literally like lifts them up and then like goes up your butt crack. So like it's each individual cheek.
Yeah. But the thing about it is
They don't really. No, and like
you can see the cinch thing doing
like
what it's doing.
It's not hidden. Like it's not Spanx.
That is my big thing with it.
Yeah.
It's like we love when people want to rock their body. If you have a good booty and you want to show it off, show it off. But you can do that with a normal pair of leggings.
No,
because at the point where you're using those, then it's just like so obvious. You're like because you can literally see the cinch, when looking at someone, that is not how their butt actually looks.
Literally. Okay, if
it's giving deception.
If you haven't seen them, like look them up right now so you know what we're talking about. But yeah, like you just said, it's like we all know that you're trying to make your butt look bigger.
Yeah. Which I guess is like fine for you to do. But again,
no, but it's like we're just show off your real butt. You don't have to do like what is it called? Like visual effects.
Photo shoot. Oh.
Like they're like live
3D.
Photoshop. Yeah, it literally is like a
visual
VR effect that makes it look more 3D. I just don't appreciate the lies.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I feel like that was our last one.
Okay, yeah. We hope you enjoyed going down memory lane with us, thinking back to all of the trends. It would be fun to hear your favorite and least favorite trends.
Because, like talk about the things that you like had. Yeah,
and because I feel like different places and different time periods, it all is probably like a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it would be fun to hear.
The day this episode comes out, we'll do like a box.
Yeah. A question box.
Like your favorite trends, and then we'll post them on our stories. So if you are listening to this, go on your Instagram and answer the question.
Yes. Period. Guys, this was fun.
Thanks
for joining us on this journey. It was mostly like a big rant. That's why we didn't do weekly rants once again.
Yeah.
But we really do love you all, and we love everyone, and we just want everyone to be happy and confident, and nothing in what we said should make anyone feel bad, because we actually are. This is so unserious, but it's just fun to talk about for us.
If you hate us now and we offended you so much in this episode, let us know. We'll make an apology video, and just kidding.
And we just like to be Delulu a little bit and think that like we could make an apology video. Like we're at that level. Yeah. We apologize to @Karen_Jennifer. Okay, so that is all for us this week. We love you, and we are so excited to be back with you next week.
Bye.
Bye.